it's like apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people like, I don't like LeBron, but I know that the nigga's the best. You know what I'm saying? Word.
He's not the best.
So, cool.
He's not. We're not. Look, hold on. Before
anyway, to the numbers, that nigga's the best.
Numbers don't count.
Who's staying in front of him? Who's staying in front of him? Not me.
Look, I think Bron had enough time in the game to reach his status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of people haven't been in the game.
That's right.
He got a nice long run to
That's
be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes him great.
Yep. The number one stat of LeBron: minutes played. You understand what I'm saying? Seasons.
Yeah.
That's the stats that he's going to excel in at the end of his career. You know what I mean? Accolades, top flopper. You know what I mean? That's what's going to always stay with him. Caught cramps like a little girl. You want some cranberry juice? You on your period?
You want to get it cracking right now, fellas?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Hey, yo, everybody, welcome to the Abyss Podcast with another live dope number issue, whatever we got here going on. It's 127, I believe.
Plus 128, man.
128.
I said one.
Yep,
plus one. Yeah.
You always do that.
Yeah, I was doing it on purpose, yo. Always again, yo. But that's a dope hoodie you got there, Carl, with the Ryan Puma joint right there.
Shout out to Ryan Puma.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Well, how you, Carl? You good?
I'm fantastic. Back in the lab, the stationary hall of justice, as you've termed it.
Yeah.
So all is right. All is right in the world.
True indeed. Primo Jab, how you, my guy?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Out here on the 7 seas, man. In between, goddamn Mexico and America, and Cuba's to my right.
Shit. Oh, that's what's up, man. You out there, man. Word. Don't bring nothing back. Know what I mean? Word.
I'm gonna bring back some.
Oh no, I know what he needs to bring back.
Yeah, I got you, Carl. I got you. You know what? I believe in contraband.
True indeed. So, boom, we got a real special guest in the horn from North Carolina. Back in the day, we used to call it North Click. Then my homie, he's from LaGrange. He said he called it the Middle East. He ain't called the South. He called it the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? At war out there. So, boom, we got from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. We got a spitter and a dope producer right here. You know what I'm saying? We got Sean Links on the horn. How are you, my guy?
Welcome.
Good? Peace. What's good? I appreciate y'all having me, man. I feel like I made it. I'm on the Abyss Podcast. What up?
Word. Yo, if I was 2 shades lighter, I'd probably blush right now. I'd be like, oh shit, niggas like us.
Yeah, man. Yo, hey, this is y'all got a dope podcast, man. I'm fucking with it.
Word up, man. Thank you, my guy. You got hella records back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of records I sampled and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I see a Michael Jackson back there.
Yeah, they are all over.
Donna Summer. Is that Donna Summer?
Yeah. They all over.
It's so good. It's so good. That's my shit right there. I don't even know what that song's called. Yeah.
That's probably a dope creative space, though.
Bunch of records I sampled. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So, boy, let's get to it, yo. What is your weapons of war that you use for the beats? I know you a spitter, but you make the beats. You know what I'm saying? But what is your weapons of war that you use?
I got an MPC 1.
Okay.
That's what I'm using right now. I don't use the MV8000, MPC Studio. I had a Machine Studio. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of fell back on like DAWs and stuff like that. I like hardware because I lost a lot of beats dealing with like computers stuff like that. So I like to sample my stuff. I had to go back to the hardware. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Indeed. So you was a victim of the computer crash, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I done lost at least like 400 beats, like 3 different times.
Oh man.
Over the years. So you know what I'm saying? Like I was real sick every time.
I imagine so.
Damn. Especially when I gotta like clean my computer up or something like that. I let a guy clean my computer up. He told me, "Yeah, you're gonna have all your stuff still and all of this stuff." All my shit was wiped out.
Oh no.
Word.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he had to eat that though. He had to pay for that, right?
And it was my homie, so I couldn't even really stick him like that. But
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck. That's my homie, man. We gonna shoot the fair. We gonna shoot the fair when the beat. Then we gonna go to Applebee's afterwards. Drink the
yeah, man. I
cheap.
just felt like, I just took it on the arm, man. It was just like, you know what, I'll make.
Yeah, you make some more hot shit. Yeah, but that still hurts though, bro. Was you ever a victim of LimeWire? Was you ever a victim of LimeWire? Remember LimeWire? Was you ever a victim?
Yeah. I remember that joint.
Oh, word. So the computer catch AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
True indeed. That's crazy as fuck,
I've
man.
had it where I've had hard drives, like backed up hard drives, and you just don't touch them for a while. You go to plug it in one day to pull the music off of it or search some stuff that you had, and it's an error reading. Done. That whole hard drive's just gone.
Oh no.
Yep.
You can get recovered though, but it costs like $500.
Depends on what happens to it.
Mm-hmm. If it's fried, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Cholesterol. Indeed. Not gonna
Is it just something like where it's just the age of the technology? You know what I mean? Like, is it like just the hardware gets old and the pieces fall apart or something like that? Or like what could make it where, because I'm asking because I got a terabyte sitting somewhere that I haven't touched in a second. So now I'm concerned, all this talk that we're talking right now. Like, should I be concerned? It's only been a year or two
sometimes
since I
it'll just
it
get knocked if it falls off a shelf. All kinds of, a magnet gets too close to it.
Oh.
Like, there's all kinds of different things that can happen to it. It just depends.
Word.
That's a fact.
But sometimes computers are just
sketchy.
computers and they do shit because they just want to do shit. So,
Fuck that shit, man. Boom. Well, so Sean Links, have you always been Sean Links? Oh, let's take it back to Genesis, man. How you came up in this shit? How you became spitting? I know you're a big Wu-Tang fan. That's something that we are. A likes. Wu-Tang is my star, and I know that you've been doing it for a while. So let's take it back to Genesis. Have you always been Sean Links? When you start spitting and when you started hitting on the boards, my dude?
Yeah. I've been Sean Link since I was 16.
Okay.
So just being around the homies in the neighborhood and all of that. We was like Terror Squad fans and Wu fans, Helter Skelter fans. So my real name is Sean. So Sean Price, Cuban Links. So my man was like, yo, to call you Sean Links. And then later on, people tried to make meanings out of it, but I never really had a meaning for it or nothing. I just it just flowed. It just flowed right.
Sounded good.
So
just sounded ill. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounded ill. So I just always kept it like, yo, Sean Links, because Sean Price, one of my favorite rappers. So
that's what's up, man. Well, since 16, you started spitting. Who you spitting with? You spitting with the homies?
Yeah, spitting with the homies. Like the homies, they was rapping first. You know what I'm saying? So I was the youngest one, just tagging along, and they always was writing and smoking and stuff like that. And I was young, but they was like, yo, why don't you, why don't you write some rhymes with us? You know what I'm saying? Just, try it out. I was like, yeah, whatever. So, but when I first tried it, they were shocked, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I always had, some type of, growing up listening to, the 90s music and the like late 80s music and shit like that. So I always had some type of, it was always in me. You know what I'm saying? So when I started putting it on paper and putting words together and actually learning how to do that, I discovered that I was really, really dope with it. So I ain't never stopped. So, I was rhyming first, and then 2008, I was producing like when I was like 18, like jumping on my homie drum machine and stuff like that. So he showed me a lot with, producing and stuff like that. And, on the MPC 2000 XL. So I started making my own beats back then, like when I was like 19. But as I got older, I got married, got a family, So I bought my own drum machine. So, in 2008, I bought me an NV8000 and, going through the transition of different drum machines. But I've been producing ever since then, nonstop, getting off work, coming home in my own little area, in my house, and sampling records or CDs or, whatever I want, anytime I want. So I ain't never stopped. I ain't never had a gap since 2008. So I feel like, now is the time to, showcase my skills, especially when I start putting out music, you know what I'm saying, professionally in, 21. So a lot of cats kind of knew me on the gram from, you know what I'm saying, just posting my beats and, you know what I'm saying? And one day I just, spit a rap one day, like I said, MCing was, that was first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people ain't know I could rap like that, you know what I'm saying? So I got, real dope at producing too, you know what I'm saying? So there I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I start, showcasing the beats and showcasing the rhymes and, cats hitting me up like, yo, what's good? What you got going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I linked up with a couple people and, you know what I'm saying, had some projects in the work and I've been putting out music since 21 professionally and like vinyls and tapes and CDs and stuff. So
Indeed.
it's all new for me, but I'm still learning a lot about the game. So
True indeed.
Okay, so
dope.
I gotta ask. So you put out instrumentals, which baffles me because I make music, but thankfully I can't sing or rap because I would want to sing and rap on all of the stuff that I write. How do you separate as being a producer and being a rapper what you're going to rap on? Is it that you'll produce stuff and you just don't necessarily feel it for yourself? Because I mean, you're sick with a pen and a microphone, so I'll listen to beats and I'll be like, well, he would crush this. Why didn't he put any vocals on that?
Right. Like I would say for me, man, like when I'm making beats, I always put in my mind, I think universal when I'm making beats. Either this beat could be a skit, or this beat could be an intro, or this beat could be something somebody can sing on, or you know what I'm saying, straight go hard at MC, because I make all types of beats, you know what I'm saying? Right. So for me, like it really gotta grab me, like, yo, and sometimes I like to challenge my pen too. So I would rap over like basically anything. So for me, when I hear something dope, you know what I'm saying, especially I produced it or whatever, but I can't front. I haven't been doing a lot of my beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at one point, but I mostly just been making them and keeping them in the cuff, you know what I'm saying, for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I told y'all I lost a lot of beats and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, I always just had beats and, you know what I'm saying, just been, building my craft and stuff like that. But for me, man, it's like lately I've been into, rapping over my stuff. And I like to hear other people on my shit. And when I do it myself, when I rhyme on my own beats, the energy is different. You know what I'm saying? So, and lately I'm starting to learn that, me rapping on my own beats, I feel like the music is more special. You know what I'm saying? I did like the albums I put out is all produced by other producers. So,
on them, yeah.
A lot of people, they're like, yo, when you gonna, produce your own? I'm working on that right now, but I'm just slowly cooking that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my stuff, I don't really, like you know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling you, like I don't really just jump straight on something. It gotta be that. But it might be something for somebody else, though. You know what I'm saying? It might be something somebody else like, or, something somebody could sing on or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
True indeed. I feel that, yo. I mean, a sample just gotta grab you and hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Once I hear something that's definitely fire, I can't control it. The pen is just going on. You know what I'm saying? I can't control it.
True indeed.
What other producer MCs do you think of yourself, like in the vein of, you know what I mean? Like, because I think that's rare. Well, it's not rare, but when you find that good combination of producers who rhyme over their own beats,
right?
Sometimes it's hit or miss, right? But sometimes it's like perfect. It's like, yeah, that's exact. You were supposed to be doing this. Who would you think of that's in that vein?
Definitely Rock Marcy.
Yeah,
definitely Rock Marcy. 38 Special.
Oh yeah.
Because there's not a lot of people, man, who can produce and rap like that,
right?
And make it, you know what I'm saying, make that magic. It's either you do one or the other. So it's hard to find somebody, you know what I'm saying. You a gem if you can rap really good and produce really good.
I'll shout out Mickey Diamond as well.
Okay. I ain't even know. I ain't even know he produced.
Yeah, he came up. Everybody knew him as Blue.
Okay.
Producing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
My favorite producer rapper. He wasn't the best lyricist, but he was funny and he bite mad people's lines. And like you'd be like, oh, you bit Dilla. Dilla would steal people's lines all the time.
Oh,
like,
definitely. Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla's my favorite producer, but I don't like as far as like him rapping and being that, you know what I'm saying, like just a 100 on both of them. Like Dilla was all right with the rapping. I don't.
Yeah, he's funny.
But he wasn't
funny.
Great.
I think he was playing around. That's why I like this so much because you got like Champion Sound. He had like Fire, but Madlib did all the beats he rapped on, I believe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but it was but it was good. It was funny. You would say like cough both my balls up or Big Will's Cadillac. I don't got no time to play like I used to. He used to bite Guru's rhymes like, yo, I heard that shit.
I'll say Dilla was better a rapper than Pete Rock was.
Oh my God,
definitely.
Pete Rock is.
You could just tell though that Dilla really put his time and energy into those beats. And I feel like he rapped because he knew he could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There you go.
Right. You see,
you know what I'm saying? To me, I feel like he rapped because he knew he can rap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Dilla is one of the GOATs, man, for real, hands down.
So indeed, Black Milk, I think that he can make good beats, but I don't think he can rap that well. You know what I'm saying? But he did the same thing as Dilla, bite people's rhymes and rap over his great production. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If you didn't put your name on the beats, and I say I would never like be like, oh shit, he's just an okay rapper. I would never. You come off as a rapper first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with Dilla, man. I got the donuts. You know what I mean? I got the J Dilla pillows in my studio. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. J Dilla, he's one of the ones, man. One of my favorite dudes.
So indeed.
See, but y'all don't
like Dilla.
Stop spreading these rumors about me. I mean, I'm not the biggest Dilla fan. That's everybody knows that, man. It's not animosity, and it's not a scarlet letter that you're gonna brand upon me. You know, like so what? Yeah, I mean he's all right, he's okay, but at the same time, you know. Y'all both touched on it. Like, I'm not a fan of, being just a pure MC. I don't make beats. I don't rhyme. You know what I mean? So, I don't make beats. I just rhyme. I don't want to hear somebody just playing around on the beat. You know what I mean? I want to hear somebody going crazy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which is why, again, that's why I said it's so special that you have an example right here with you, Sean, of somebody who actually gets busy both ways. And it's obvious that it's obvious that you're talented in both and you put the intention behind both because, for example, Pete Rock, of course, the man's a legend, but his rhymes come across like he just like, I can rhyme and I can do this. And, it's like real casual, lackadaisical, and it's all right. It's cool. You know what I mean? Am I going to skip over his verse? Yeah, of course I'm going to skip over Pete's verse most times. Sometimes.
Only heard one hot fire joint. The robot probably wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Remember the robot?
Man. I don't even look. I forgot about that. But anyway, I ain't here to talk about all that, man. I don't want to diss that. I don't want to diss that that crossover. You know what I mean? I'm no purist MC. I'm no, whatever. I love the people taking control of their vision, right? And I think that's why it's so dope that you do have MCs who choose to make beats and they're like, yo, I'm rhyming on this and I want to do this. Like you said, Rock Marcy, perfect example, man. He's creating that soundscape, that you want, that he knows I can get busy on this. I was listening to Pale Horse today and I don't know what beat. It's just you can hear the different joints. Mount Marcy, there's different joints on there. You can hear he getting busy in his own way, and it's only because he's the only person that had that ear to hear. Yeah, I'm rhyming on this. Right. I took this one to the face, and that's what you're supposed to do as an MC, man. You know, you find the pocket and you get in there for yourself.
Exactly, and you making, you know, like Rock said, he started making his own beats because, you know, producers wasn't giving him A-list beats, so he wanted to make his own A-list beats. Right. And when I heard that years ago, I was like, that makes so much sense. You can make your own sound, and you know what I'm saying? Like when I hear a lot of people producing and what they doing and all of that, I just feel like, that's fire. I could get in the studio and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Make that same sound, well, not the same as what they made, but you know what I'm saying? Something dope for me as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can tailor make your own product. But that's again, that's another reason why, you know, I was really happy that we were able to get you on here, man, because just going back to, like you said, man, since 21, you've been kind of the epitome of what this whole lane has been about, man. You said it jokingly at the beginning, man, like, oh man, you made it. No, you've been made it, bro. You know what I mean? You've been doing things, you know, this abyss is deep, and you've been right there, you know, you're interconnected, man. You in the root system. You've been connecting and collabing and doing all these things, man. You got the records flying off the shelves, man. You know, the 1 to 25 editions, all them joints is out here, man. So you've been somebody that's really been proficient in this. How does that feel, or how do you activate that coming from North Carolina, being in North Carolina, right? Like, is it all internet that you're linking with people, or how'd you meet up with people?
It's all internet right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all internet, and like it feels good, man. And like sometimes, like I still can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the era, you know, we get the tapes, the CDs,
physical,
the vinyls, and all of that stuff. So for me to have my own music on these, you know what I'm saying, like nostalgic, you know what I'm saying, vintage, you know what I'm saying, tapes and CDs and stuff like that, and for people who tap in with my music to actually purchase music, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. It's a blessing for me, man. That's what keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got fans. I got a fan base now that really, you know, want to see me get busy and shit. So that's why I be, you know, that's why I be popping shit. Like, yo, I just feel like, I'm nice. I'm about to kill shit. I'm about to do, you know what I'm saying? It keeps me motivated. You know what I'm saying? And the fans be letting me know, like, bro, keep going, bro, because you murdering shit.
Yep.
So, you know, I got some dope shit coming, man. Like, you know, and like to go with my little catalog that I got from 21 till now. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 albums. I got a production album. You know what I'm saying? I produced for the joint for Griot, and I got like 2 more joints. Cats, I ain't gonna say no names, but I just want to get everything right. But man, it's good, and I love this underground shit, man. I swear I do. I swear I agree. And I appreciate y'all for recognizing, you know what I'm saying, my grind and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
man. You can't help but recognizing you out here, bro. You know what I mean? You floating in the mix. You out here.
What happens is this right here, the dots connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Like before all this shit, Gold Era, you go Gold Era with Finn, and then you got Copenhagen Crates, and Copenhagen Crates down the records for Mickey. So then, you do songs with Mondo, then you do songs with New Villain, then you got songs with A-Sun. So all this shit all comes together, and like, oh shit, we found out about this guy. The what's this? Provide for you. That's my joint off that Still Fly right there, yo. I like that. I like songs about. I'm gonna say this. I like songs about bitches.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay.
I just want to be vulgar. No, I'm saying yeah. But you connected. I saw yo. And what a motherfucker Mondo said. Yo, Mondo said Marmaduke on that his verse. I ain't heard Marmaduke name in years before he said that verse. Know what I'm saying?
Cartoon strips.
I fuck with Mondo. When I heard that beat, and like I had I was gonna no bullshit. Like I had that as a one verse joint. But I heard some shit Mondo did, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you know what? Let me stretch this shit back out and hit Mondo, because I felt like on the Wally era joint, he fit for that joint. I see him like he from that same era, that same cloth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he rocking Wiley's crew and shit. So I was like, yo, let me hit Mondo up, and he right in the A. So that's why, I went right there and linked up with him, and we shot the video, and he sent me the verse back and all of that shit before then. But I was just like, yeah, this is it. So Mondo, I fucks with Mondo, man.
Yeah, Mondo is a good dude. He funny.
Yeah,
a very luxurious bathrobe wearing type nigga. When I hear bathrobe and slippers type nigga. Yeah, so
he's a smoking jacket dude.
Yeah, smoking jacket.
Definitely. Yeah. So boom. That's when I man, you connected you in the wormhole, bro.
Yeah.
All these people that you worked with, you in the algorithm, man. So do not
deep
think,
in it.
Yeah, pause. So do not think you going unnoticed whatsoever, my dude. Whatever, it's a pause. Jab.
And I'm gonna send you the pause anonymous, man, because every single time somebody says something, it could be like, oh man, it sure is dark outside. Pause. It's like, no, it's not. Pause,
that's
man.
not. Nah, it's not. No, you can't. You can't put that on me. Pause.
Well,
yo, that's on some is what it is shit. They be pausing everything.
Yeah, Lukey's a habitual pauser.
Hey, yo, low key,
it's fine. It's good. That was a good. He proved the point. It's fine.
I was doing that. I think people bit my style. A lot of people bit my style. I heard famous niggas bite my lines and shit a long time ago. And Doom bit 3 beats from me. I'm like, damn, can I live? Shark biters? Well, I know you know shark biters. You know what I'm saying? The whole Wu influence. Boom. So boom. Rock Marciano as far as producing. You know what I'm saying? MCing as well. Did you think that y'all likes as well as far as going in that direction right there? Or who? I know Sean Price, Rock Marcy. Name 3 other rappers that you do think are your likes. You know what I'm saying? And that you think you influence the style. You know what I'm saying? The top 5 pretty much that.
I like Raekwon.
Carl.
Raekwon. I don't know, man. Not too many. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my shit out of the everybody else lane. You know what I'm saying?
So deep. Yeah,
definitely though. Like the lane of producing and MCing and being sharp on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Rock 38. You know what I'm saying? So
Rock 38. That's right.
Yeah. Definitely those cats right there. You know what I'm saying? They definitely inspire me a lot. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. And I like the fact there's an element of darkness that you have to have in music that I like. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got, it's not dark as far as being, I guess, scary, but an element of, I guess, warmth. I'm trying to say in the music that I dig in your beats, man. True indeed. Or how about this? Your beat selection as well. How about that? Because I'm finding out like Machacha, Jamil Honesty, you're picking the beats that sound like maybe you would have produced them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Like, so that makes sense. Yeah. So that's what I fucks with.
You know, when it comes to picking beats, man, I really think that's another skill too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because, definitely.
I think the most person who's very skilled with that is Nas. Nas always,
really?
Yeah, Nas. He does pick a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? That he sounds good on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
I disagree.
You don't think so?
No, Lukey, hold on. We got to the shiny jewel. Here
Nas
we go. Let's
good,
go.
Man. Nas is good. He got a dope selection. It might not be the new Nas.
My lips are pursed.
Okay. The new. Okay. There you go.
You
might not be the new
right
Nas, the
place,
90s Nas.
Okay.
When I'm like for most of these cats, when I'm referring to them, it's the 90s version.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You haven't listened to the recent Hit Boy offerings?
The King Disease.
You haven't listened to the recent Hit Boy offerings?
Just a couple, not like the full projects and stuff like that. I like that joint with Lauryn Hill he got.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I really thought that was dope. I skimmed through a couple of things, man. I really don't listen to like the 90s dudes like nowadays, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say like they fell off. I just think
I could say that.
Some of them did.
I don't want to say they fell off. I just think
they failed
like
to evolve.
I just think the hunger, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tansby was going off in the 90s. I just think right now they just a little, you know what I'm saying? A little relaxed with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see nobody beasting out. You know what I'm saying? They feel established already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they try to reinvent themselves. Like the last Busta Rhymes album, it sounded like one totally bad song. The whole thing was sound like one total bad song.
Yeah.
And I looked to see who the executive producer was. It was Timbaland, Pharrell, and Swiss Beats. I'm like, how can y'all fuck that up?
Well, that's easy. Because they're stuck in their mind, right? Like, you got to realize, just like you all, both of you have said the same thing in different ways. Like, they've reached a level of kind of complacency where they're already established. They already got their accolades. Where's the hunger in them? Right? That's number one, especially when it comes from those three with their production statuses. I mean, also number two, there's nobody around them that has the balls to tell them, yo, that ain't it.
Yep.
Right. That ain't it. Because
they ruin shit.
Right. Because they're already, you're this super producer, right? So no one's going to just say, oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Do you know how many records Happy sold? You know what I mean? They're going to say stupid stuff like that. Right. So, you know, that's how you end up losing that step, man. You know, that's how Jesus Shuttlesworth falls off and gets knocked off the rankings, and some new hot hooper comes up underneath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would also say that there's a comfort factor in once you hit a certain level of fame, you don't want that to go away. So you don't want to stretch in and try to push yourself. But if you're somebody that's constantly looking to evolve an art form, then you're always going to stay relevant. It doesn't matter how old you are in the game. But if you decide that, you know, the way that you rapped in 89 is the way that you're going to rap in 2024, it's as much as even all of us are fans of that music, it's not going to be the same. I'm not really here for that.
Melly Mel, I do not want Mobb Deep to do anything else other than what killing niggas and putting them in the trunk and doing drive-bys and stabbing people in the face of the nose bone. Right. I'm totally fine with that. Right. I don't like Melly Mel's flow on new beats. Busta Rhymes can rap still, but those new beats, or West Side Gun rapping on trap beats, it just doesn't sound right. But Carl is right. To stay relevant or reach a bigger fan base, you have to do that.
Right.
Sean, don't do that.
No. I feel like this underground space that I'm in, it's enough room. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. I mean, it's like, I don't want to do something that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, normally doing. You know what I'm saying? If I do step out the box, it's still gonna be right in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with the Machacha album, I did a lot of stuff on there that I probably wouldn't choose. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I meant about challenging my pen. You know what I'm saying? Because when I did the hit, you know what I'm saying, I a couple joints up there I just felt like was different. You know what I'm saying? Versus the regular kick and snare. You know what I'm saying? The regular boom cat. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I wanted to. When he sent me those beats, I was like, at first I was thinking like, damn, the joint he had on this shit was crazy. But then I started thinking like, this shit is still fire. Let me tap into this world of, you know what I'm saying? Right. Of where the beat is taking me, because I only go where the beat takes me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just felt like that album, I gave the underground something creative on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I rhymed different ways through the whole album. You know what I'm saying? I went in different pockets through different songs and shit. You know what I mean?
That's why I
still kept
it
in my
exactly.
lane. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the Iceman joint. That's the point where we're in an era right now where people are confident to be themselves, right? But try something different.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The older, more established MCs, they came from a time of it was kind of wild westish, no rules, no holds barred, trying to come up, and they were putting their all into it. They were just going all out and everything, right? But they also came from this structured, formula based type of existence too. And I think a lot of them can't get out of that. That's why you have that Busta Rhymes album sounding like how it sounds, Lukey, is because he feels like he has to try to make these formulaic songs as opposed to just getting down and having a good time, being creative, just seeing where the beat takes him.
Right.
He can't do that. He doesn't have the freedom no more to do that.
Right. And he might just be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he might just be making music now for other people and not for himself.
And I'm okay with that because I'll always have when disaster strikes an extinction level event. So I'm cool with it. He can do whatever he wants at that point.
Level event.
Oh,
man. Genesis is the shit. I love
Genesis. A couple joints on there was fire.
The Genesis song, that's one of my favorite Dilla beats. I like a lot of different genres of music. Yeah. And so that Genesis. Yeah, that's still on my playlist. That shit. Welcome you all to the future. Come on. Oh yeah. He's see, that's the Busta that I know. You know what I'm saying? Yes. When he get when he on them Dilla beats, getting into that vibe, that's golden, man. That's golden. It's timeless. He said, "Some Flip Mode Squad, we make you do the Pledge of Allegiance. Have a great feeling like the come on to Jesus." I'm like, I was you know what, Sean, son, that shit is one of them shits that put me, I feel it in my stomach, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. But the other one, what was that? The all over the track now. Part of me, that made me feel that way too. That made me, they put that, I think that's Neptune beats.
Touch it.
Nah, it's not nice. Touch it, feel it, whatever. That song sucked, man. Well, nah.
No, I didn't. I mean, I would not, I'm not going to hate on Busta Rhymes. I'm not hating on Busta Rhymes ever, number one, first and foremost, because Busta Rhymes is an MC that really came up cutting his teeth. He's put on for a lot of people. He's given a lot of people opportunities. It wouldn't be no Rock Marcy if it wasn't for Busta Rhymes actually, giving him the opportunity to shine and everything. So you'll never hear no Busta slander from me. And especially as far as when it came to club bangers, for a while, Busta, Super Swole Busta, had the game in a headlock. Could do no wrong. And especially videos. That Touch It, Feel It, that joint, because that came out. He always stayed with something different. Him and Missy Elliott were competing, it seemed like, on who could come with the craziest beat to make people go crazy. Yeah. Who could be the one? And he stayed doing that, man. It wasn't honestly animated. Yeah, he knew how He knew how to let go and be animated. Right. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know what audience he's going for right now, but I feel like that's the problem. If anything, if he's going for a new audience. But obviously, the new project is definitely geared towards, I think, the new mainstream, right? And I think that's just because, again, he's reached a certain level where he's an established, successful dude. He's trying to make sure that he has those pop hits, those formula pop songs, right? I mean, he need to just go riding around with Q-Tip and Rock Marcy one day in a Jeep in the backwoods, and they just need to go to like some sort of cabin and make the craziest, illest shit that we've ever heard. You know what I mean?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, a special shout out to Busta Rhymes for co-producing Only Built for Cuban Links Part 2.
Oh, really?
Okay. He was co-executive producer of that joint.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Busta be behind the scenes on all types of stuff, man. Like, like I said, don't ever be tempted into thinking that Busta is some sort of joke or punchline or Busta. Good point, because he's solid. Yeah, he's super solid out here. He is a godfather in the game. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he is, yo. Yeah, I can't front, man. He is, yo. And that Rock Marcy, definitely. Yeah, but that last album sucks. Anyway.
It's not the best. Hold on, but yo, I got another question. All right, yeah. So You and Muchacha, man. Y'all put together that joint. It really astonishes me that you say that you were pushing your pen to really be in a different place on there, because it's so effortless how you getting busy on those beats. Like the sound, they complement each other. Y'all complement each other. Your selection of whatever beats that he sent in his packs or whatever,
right?
It goes together. It sounds effortless. It flows.
Almost
it
like
is what
the
it is.
music
It
was
does,
written for the lyrics.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's really perfect, man.
I appreciate that, man. I just feel like like I said, when he sent me them joints, I was just thinking out of the box, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the regular just, drum and snare, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really something that made me think like, yo, like some outer space shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
it creative, man.
Yeah, some Hush
It took my
Kingpin
pen there,
shit.
and I felt like, yo, this is different. This is creative. This is me giving. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my wife just the other day about, you know what I'm saying? Like at one point, you know what I'm saying? We was thinking like, yo, which one of your albums you feel like, your best album? And then, like we kind of had Muchacha as one of the last ones. But then I thought about it. I said, you know what? We can't even like number them joints, because every one of my albums display something different. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. With my joint with Jamil, the Bolo joint.
The Bolo joint. That's my introduction.
The Bolo joint.
Mm-hmm.
That right there, I just felt like I'm about to just bar shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And introduce
savagery.
myself. And I did the Radio Raheem with Go Era. And that right there, that's one of my favorite joints too, because I feel like that album is well rounded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I feel like I touched a lot of different flavors on that album too. You know what I'm saying? And then with my Mad Max joint, that was another joint I went bar heavy on. And
you had a lot of spitters on there. You were definitely bouncing.
Blue Azul, shout to Blue on that joint.
Yeah, what a message on there. Yeah.
Yep. I had to call up some dudes, man, like, you know what I'm saying, who I can reach out to, you know what I'm saying, and I could touch. I feel like if they dope, you know what I'm saying, and they sound good, because I don't just put anybody on the track.
No, it's obvious.
I feel like, yo, it gotta make sense, you know what I'm saying? Yo, and I'm good at that. I'm good at putting together albums and you know what I'm saying, like all my albums, you know what I'm saying, my skits and you know what I'm saying, my ideas of how I want them to work, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the characters, everybody know now, you know what I'm saying, I'm a movie buff. So like I came up with this idea because when I first started putting my music out and checking around and seeing people on the gram and what people doing, not a lot of people, I didn't see nobody, you know what I'm saying, was like calling their albums after characters, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might have some type of, movie clips and movie references and stuff like that, but it wasn't like in sync with me saying, yo, my album is called Radio Raheem, then actually using clips
for the radio album.
So it makes more sense, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, and
that's that
I
personality.
Like, right, exactly. So I just felt like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these characters that I feel what I felt like how the music was, you know what I'm saying, expressing the music. I felt like the character made sense with how the music sounds. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like the Iceman, that felt like, yo, I'm coming. He coming silent, but he gonna kill shit. You know what I'm saying? He coming from left field, but he gonna kill shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you know, Mad Max, he going crazy. Bolo was beasting out. You know what I'm saying? Ill villain. So man, like this shit. How I do my shit. I feel like I strategize, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really just throw albums and songs together. I really sit and, you know what I'm saying, strategize. Like my new album I'm dropping this year. You
Blade Brown.
Blade Brown, man.
Blade Brown.
Yeah, that's another
class act.
Yeah, man. Like that's one of my favorite movies too. So I just felt like, yo, who's another character? Don't gotta be a villain, but somebody that's cool and you can't fuck with. And I was like, yo, I was watching Class Act one day. I was like, you know what? I looked at my wife and was like, that's my new album. She was like,
Blade
what?
Brown.
I was
That's
like,
dope.
Blade Brown. We start standing up, jumping around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my
We
wife,
got it.
she hip hop too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I met my wife too, because she raps too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I met her.
okay.
So, yeah, I met her in New York. She was trying to sell me her CD. I was trying to sell her mine. So, you know, I told her, yo, I make beats and I got the studio with the homies and stuff come through. So, you know, we linked up like that. But yeah, man, my wife is hip hop too, man. She in this shit 10 toes down with me, man. She
That's
helped me
dope.
shoot my videos. You know what I'm saying? She do a lot of shit with me, man, for my internet and, you know, social media and shit. So she well versed on hip hop too. You know what I mean? She might pull up, you know what I'm saying, bumping some Benny, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, all that shit. Got
That's
no Killer Army lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Oh shit.
Okay.
like that,
All
man.
right,
Shared
wifey.
passion, man. You can't beat that.
I need to find somebody like that.
Yeah, she's definitely deep in with the hip hop, man. You know what I mean? She got her own little thing she listens to and all of that, but she's well versed on the hip hop, man.
That'd be a great movie to actually have y'all run into each other.
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
CD.
That would be a
We
dope
did a
movie.
mixtape too. We did a
that
mixtape
is-
too, like it was like 10 years ago. But we got some songs and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I let a couple people hit them, and they was like, "Man, y'all should put this out. Y'all should do an album
You might as
together."
well,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Huh?
I said you might as well, man. Y'all should
I think
make
it's
a
a great
collabo.
idea.
Yeah. We might do something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Only
We
got
be
to be
playing around in the
6
studio.
songs.
Yeah. We be playing around
Only
in the
got to be
studio,
6
so you
songs.
never
So,
know.
like, boom, it's EP.
Yeah. You never
true.
know, man.
The Missing Links
I might
albums too.
definitely love my beats, so I might produce the whole thing, and you know what I'm saying, let her get busy. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
That'd be dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
The Missing Links album, Recognize Ali on that joint. Who else on that joint? Shit. A-Sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Recognize, that's one of my guys right there, yo. He's
Yeah. So Vago was one of the first dudes that reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of the first dudes. And then, like I said, I seen Danielson and A-Son. Like I had these dudes like on my playlist and shit. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before I even got with Vago and all these people. So I was telling my wife, like, yo, this the same dude who produced this for this guy that we was listening to. So, you know, like, you know, just getting on the internet, man, and you know what I'm saying, doing this social media thing, man, like I ain't expect to, you know, I always knew I was fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't expect to reach, you know what I'm saying, you know, certain lengths that I've reached, man. So, like I said, man, this shit is a blessing, man. I'm enjoying the ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The politics and all of that shit. That's necessary, but I'm having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't have no malice towards nobody. I do my thing. I stay in my lane. I keep the bullshit over there, and I just do my shit, man, at the end of the day.
True indeed. And this is just the start of it too, yo. We have at least a good 7 years left of just moving up. What you mean, Carl? What you laughing at me?
Don't be putting a ceiling on this.
I mean, they always
you're not a gypsy. You're not a fortune teller. You don't know.
Probably not seven. We
might have 70 more years of this.
Maybe, but there's going to be a certain age where people are going to stop. Then I don't know. I mean, who knows? I think Big Ghost said like 15 years. Everybody keep on working together. We got 15 more years of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the price of oil caps off or some shit. Or I don't know. Hey, yeah, 15 does sound good. He said it's after all this shit ends, he said that's when we all get together and we eat food. That's when Big Ghost says, that's when everybody, we meet up. I'm like, oh shit, I get to know what you look like, huh? All right, word. Bet.
Nah, he'll probably come in with a mask on.
Yeah, he'll set up a laptop up, and he only hears his voice. You know, and see him or some shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
I know.
Before we go too far, and touching back to another thing you just said, Benny just put out that joint, right? He just put out a new joint, which I feel like let's look at as almost a high water mark of the success of
Def
what's
Jam?
going on in
His
this
Def Jam
sound.
debut, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his Def Jam debut project. That means something. That means a lot. And I think if we count back from what Shower Shoe Lords to now, right, to where Benny is now with
2000
this
what?
Def Jam, that was
2019, 18.
17. Whenever
Yeah.
Fly Guy
17?
came out, yeah, right. Fly Guy, that the birth
They
of
blew
everything.
real hard.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Hard.
That's a milestone. So now we need to start seeing more people that are going to be breaking through
Exactly.
into the mainstream I guess mind forefront, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need any more people to do it or if we even want any more people to do it. Just in fear of, like you saying, Lukey, I don't want there to be an expiration date on this. And I feel like the more you go
mainstream,
as soon as you get higher up and you start seeing these eyes turning upon it, this attention coming towards it, there's going to be more people that are going to be pressured into that. I need to do an album like this so I can have this sound. And I need
We already have that.
I need to have a rollout like this so that I have this effect. And it's not, everybody can't be cookie cutting, man. Everybody can't be saying, yo, this is how it has to be done. Cause that's not how it has to be done, man. The key has to be, you got to be authentic. You got to be having fun. And, you got to be trying to put out the absolutely dopest product for the sake of putting out the dopest product. It can't just be like, yo, I'm putting out this song because I need a feature from Pro Dillinger on here, and we're going to talk about this. You know what I mean? I need to make sure that I have a song with West Side Gun or, whatever the case is. No, you need to actually authentically really be tapped in and be collaborating. That's the only way this thing is continuing to spread out, and the root system is getting stronger, man. That Benny project, I think it suffers a little bit from the Nas syndrome that we were talking about, man. The dope songs on there,
it's not
doper than
4.
shit. Yeah, it's doper than shit. The only okay songs Hit Boy made. But I digress. I'll get off my soapbox.
I didn't say that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, yo, boom, but it only takes. Yeah.
I love Big Dog. Big Dog, man. I play Big Dog 16 times a day.
Would you? With Sean Links. Boom. Would name a rapper that from the 90s or 80s. You know what I'm saying? Or even 2000s that you would like to produce for to bring them actually back to this sound.
Yeah. Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Good one.
Because you're okay. You have the nostalgic. Okay, something new but yet familiar.
Yes.
Right.
Tracy Lee.
The essence.
Tracy Lee Esquire. God damn it. It's party time. Oh, it's party time.
Tracy Lee was nice, man. Like
super nice.
What?
Super nice.
I'm telling you, that Many Faces album, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, you could play that shit from front to back.
Yep.
He put that album in, that he really did. Like I said, man, I'm from that era, bro. So when I hear all the classic shit, that shit still inspired me to do what I do today. Because when he did Many Faces and he had 6 different dudes that he was playing and changing up his voice, that's genius shit.
Yeah, very creative.
With this hip hop shit, that's very creative and that's genius shit. So I would say Tracy Lee, man.
Wow.
Definitely underrated.
Oh, that's a deep cut, Sean Lee. That's a deep cut.
He's from Philly?
No, he's from DC, ain't he? I thought he was from DC.
Okay. Yeah, I think he is from DC, but he was talking about he went to Philly.
Nah, he's from Philly.
Maybe he's from Philly and he went to DC. One or the other, man. I remember him from DC.
He's not dead. He's from Buffalo.
He's a lawyer.
Buffalo, New York. He's from Buffalo, New York. I didn't know he's a lawyer. I didn't know what happened to him.
Yeah, man. Tracy Lee got, he got in the game. He put out a single with Biggie. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was successful and, he moved on and did his thing, man. That was it.
He from Buffalo, origin in Philly. Now he's rapper, lawyer. I didn't know that. I didn't know what happened to him.
Yeah, man. There's always a life after hip hop, man. There's always, I mean, hip hop is a lifestyle rather, but there's always a life after performing and rhyming. You know,
Thanks.
you can evolve. People can evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Wow, man. Work with Kelly Rowland, my girl Solange.
Yeah, man.
Kobe
Tracy Lee's
Bryant.
official. Yeah.
Kobe Bryant. Once he
Yeah.
wrote those bars, the good songs Kobe Bryant had. He had a couple. You're talking about shooting people. Kobe Bryant was. I'm like, no, you ain't. Yeah. Yo,
Kobe
but I ain't
wrote
had
those
heard
bars.
Tracy's lead name. I don't, because he was shooting for real. He was shooting.
Yeah, Kobe
mad
wrote
shots.
those. But no, man, look, Tracy Lee is official, man. He is certified, dude. His name is on the wall.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
Those who know
man.
will
That's
definitely
wild,
have
yo.
the same reaction that I had. They'll be like, "Oh, yep, Tracy Lee." Yep.
Oh, we had
That's how I
something
think
released in
what we all
2020.
want, right? We all want to reach that point, man, where you just sit and having a conversation with other people who are also aficionados, and they bring up a name, and you be like, "That's right, that's right." Sean Lance, oh yeah, of course, no doubt. The Iceman, yeah. Bolo, yeah, I got both of those. Right, look, people busting out the vinyls. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, that's the goal. That's the admiration. You know, that's what it's all about. That's the accolades that I'm seeking, man. I want to be somewhere just walking down the street one day and hear somebody having a discussion and be like, yeah, but you ain't never heard Pedro before. Like, what? Huh? Something crazy.
In all honesty, you one DM away from working with that brother, bro. That's the
right.
beauty of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we cut this clip. You know what I'm saying? Tag him in it, and next thing you know, you got that pack in his email, man. This shit is crazy. It's one of the best times to actually. This is the best networking.
Yeah,
it is
ever. We went from the Pony Express, pigeon messages. You know what I'm saying? To the U.S. Postal Service, to this. We are one click away from everybody.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I always told myself, like, out of all these years of me not putting out music and being nice and producing and all of this stuff, I feel like I came at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my timing,
this is the era.
Into this shit and networking and doing social media and all that, because I never was, a social media person like that. You know what I'm saying? Still not, but I get on my gram though, because this is how I reach the people. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, indeed.
It's an amazing tool.
Yeah, give me one more person. Give me one more person we'd like to bring back. You know what I'm saying? From the oblivion. That's a real good one you ain't right there. Yeah. Because
well, just that you'd like to work with, man, that you feel like, yo, I could hook them up. I could set them out here.
A lot of motherfuckers in the 90s ain't rapping like that no more, man. AZ got an album coming out, I believe. Rakim got an album coming out, I believe. Shout out to M80.
I think damn, man. I'm trying to think who in the shit, but AZ, I fucks with AZ, man. Like, I would love to hear AZ on some of my shit. I mean, he one of my favorite rappers.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? But he I wouldn't say he, like bring him back, because he's still,
right.
He's still there.
But I would love to work with AZ, man, if we talking, 90s.
True indeed. I listened to since AWOL. That's the last AZ album I really gave my full attention to. Has he dropped anything other than AWOL?
Do or Die Part 2 came out. He just put out something else. Like I want to say within the past 10 months, he just put out another project on top of Do or Die Part 2. AZ working, man. AZ was just on basically a couple city tour. He came through Atlanta. He had 38 Special on that show with him too. Remember, we were all up there. Well, I don't know if you were up there.
I wasn't there in that. Yeah, I wasn't in that joint.
I was there. My bad.
But he was on.
You're everywhere.
He's on that 36 Seasons or whatever with Ghostface. Remember that shit? Like 12 Reasons to Die came out, and then 36 Seasons came out.
Yeah.
And he was all over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. AZ was all over that shit. A lot of people like glanced over that 36 Seasons because the 12 Reasons to Die Part 2 was bad. You know what I'm saying?
12 Reasons to Die Part 1 is epic.
Great.
That's that shit, man. Shout out Adrian Young.
True indeed. But yeah, definitely the movie character thing, that's a good thing you're doing right there, man. Iceman. I thought you was a Kung Fu flick aficionado when you had the Bloodsport, my nigga. That's my favorite shit for my man's right there.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bloodsport, yo.
I'm
killed
still
the man.
a kung fu flick fanatic though.
Okay, yeah.
Are you?
It's kind of You kind of
Shaw Brothers.
Pull that out.
Yeah, Shaw Brothers.
Yeah.
Yes, Shaw Brothers are the shit.
Yeah.
What up?
No, and see, like real kung fu heads
for real.
I had that, and I've got a bunch of the Wu-Tang collection where they sponsored a bunch of crazy. Like I got Thundering Mantis. If you haven't seen it,
you got the app.
No, I collect the DVDs.
They got a Wu-Tang app. It's free. You can pay. I think you can pay for extra shit on it or whatever, but it's basically free. They got a bunch of all the classic shit, the most popular joints. It's fire.
Damn, that's what's out.
Drunken Master and shit,
something like that. Type in go to the apps and type in Wu-Tang collection, and you can download that shit. It's free, and you can just go to it, play live TV, all the classic shits, man.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
Dang, man. And we're not talking about 36 Chambers. Well, 36 Chambers is Wu-Tang, but 36 we're talking about real Wu-Tang. Even though the real Wu-Tang is a real Wu-Tang. Even though I'm talking in circles right now. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, maybe.
We know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. That makes sense. Yeah. Everything you just said makes sense.
The Master, Killer, what is Killer?
The Master Killer, 12 Deadly Coins.
They always have
like
two different
5
names.
Deadly Venoms.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like, say it again, Sean.
Chess boxing and all of this stuff like that. Chess boxing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, they got the whole shit like that, yo. I think it was genius. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that put me on my path too, my brother. When I heard Wu-Tang. It just put me. Yeah, the nerd references that they had in there was like, I don't know, it just combined everything. Later on down the line, me and Carl, Doom, you know what I'm saying? Doom was talking about Dungeons and Dragons and motherfucking Victor Vaughn album. I'm like, what the fuck? This motherfucker is digging deep. Yeah. So I like all that shit right there, man.
Doom is fire, man. Like back in the day when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, and listening to Wu-Tang and shit, man, I would just sit and smoke my little tree or whatever and put on an album, and I would actually listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Saying like every song, like listen to what they saying, not just because the beats sound dope and I know they rhyming nice. I would really listen to what they saying. And when I got older and I met my homies and, you know what I'm saying, I used to rhyme with in New York and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They were all God bodies. So all of that stuff they was showing me, you know what I'm saying, when I was 17 and telling me, you know what I'm saying, about the lessons and 120 lessons and all that, all of this shit started making sense.
Coming together,
this is what they meant by that. Oh, this is what that means when they using, you know what I'm saying, acronyms. Yeah, so, man.
Yeah, shit. Oh, man, when you crack that code, because I'm from a small town in Missouri. Rocky Mountain's real small. What population is Rocky Mountain?
I wouldn't know, man, but it's kind of it's not that small, but it's kind of small.
My shit is less than 5,000. Okay. My shit's less than 5,000. Oh, to the Googles, pretty much but my shit is less than 5,000. So I'm hearing fucking I'm close to St. Louis. So I heard Ray Quan say peace to the cat who rocks Mac knowledges. I just thought that was hot. So when someone tells me that knowledge is Mac 11, I'm like, oh,
11, right?
It made me be like, yo, this is even more doper than what it is. It's like more than a double entendre. It's like, yo, so I'm like, like you said, when all that stuff, you connect the dots, it made that Wu-Tang shit everything to me, man.
Right. Like when Meth said, Father, you see King the Police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff started making sense when because my homie, nice. He know his math like the back of his hand. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, we meet up, go to the studio, whatever. Yo, what's today's math? I gotta tell him what today's math is. And I gotta
start with Universal.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I gotta break it down. And what's that being born into? You know what I'm saying? Like they was sharp like that. You know what I'm saying? I done lost my way with it, and I haven't been touching on it lately, but I still know, the roots of it. You know what I'm saying?
So indeed.
And I fell in love with that shit immediately because like, oh, okay, this is what my Woo Dudes is on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a different time of music, man. I think that's another reason. Here we go. You just brought us full circle. That's another reason why it's so dangerous that the underground really should not be exposed, I think, right? It's the gift and the curse because it's such a powerful tool when you're spreading the knowledge, when things are being shared. We captured lightning in a bottle during that era, man, during the Wu era, right? We actually had some rapping superheroes that was out here really spitting some enlightening shit that was sparking people's brain cells and had the power. It did shape a generation's mentality of staying awake. Before woke became this fake word that all these goofy Republicans and maggots and all these other types, y'all-Cadians, talk about as a slur. That actually used to mean something. It's not just about wanting to have pronouns and stuff like that. It's way deeper, right? But yeah, man, that's why it's so dangerous because the more that the mainstream, the wider audience starts attaching themselves or starts hearing what we're talking about or wanting to hear what we talk about, then there's that fear of, oh, well, I can't say too much. I gotta dumb it down. I gotta do this so that I have more appeal. And you lose that initial strength, which was speaking in that code only for the understanding of the believers, for those that need to know, right? So, it's wild, man. Wu-Tang definitely was for the babies, man. It's definitely for the children.
It's real.
I think you're never going to find what we had in the mid 90s because you had so many different styles of hip hop existing and coexisting in the mainstream. So, the mainstream won't allow that. They want to filter everything to, a certain marketable style that they can guarantee sales. But if you really think about the 90s and what we had from Tribe and, leaders of the new school and, but then you'd go, there were
Snoop,
so many different, Gangstar.
MC8, Gangstar, Compton's Most.
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boy, exactly. You could bop around the map.
All of these different styles coexisting, Digital Underground, just crazy different styles. And all of it was allowed to be in the mainstream. Yeah.
90s Tupac before Death Row.
Right.
And
that's Me Against the World Tupac.
Come on. Me Against the World is one of the dopest albums undeniably of the 90s. Oh my God. Undeniable, man. I will debate anybody till my face turns blue. That album is a back to front.
Yeah.
Back to front.
Definitely.
I'm not. No,
whatever. You like Dilla, I like Me Against the World Tupac. We can both coexist.
Boom, it was like apples and oranges, you know what I'm saying? People I don't like LeBron, but I know that the nigga's the best, you know what I'm saying? Word.
He's not the best.
So, cool.
He's not. We're not. Look. Hold on. Before anyway,
to the numbers, that nigga's the best.
Numbers don't count.
Who's staying in front of him? Who's staying in front of him? Not me.
I think Braun had enough time in the game to reach his status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't been in the game.
That's right.
He got a nice long run to be.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes him great.
The number one stat of LeBron, minutes played. You understand what I'm saying? Seasons.
Yeah.
That's the stats that he's going to excel in at the end of his career. You know what I mean? Accolades, top flopper. You know what I mean? That's what's going to always stay with him. Caught cramps like a little girl. You want some cranberry juice? You on your period? You know what I mean? In the finals. But I digress. I'm not trying to. Hey man. Anyway, look, Sean, I want to talk about North Carolina hip hop, man. No, man.
Hold on. Before we go, I feel the same way Primo Jab does, but I still got to give that man his credit. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give him props for playing basketball.
He got that one fugazi spin move that work all the time. Yeah. Boom. Now, North Carolina hip hop, Primo Jab.
Thank you, Lukey. Thank you, Lukey. Yeah, Sean Lee. All right, so okay, you in Emcee, Rocky Mount. What do you?
Population 54,400, by the way.
Oh,
54,000.
Thank you, Carl. Going to the Google.
I'm in Charlotte.
You in Charlotte? Okay, even more. This is even more appropriate.
I'm from Rocky Mount. I'm from Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Right.
But you in Charlotte. You established in Charlotte. So tell me about what's the NC scene like? I mean, because in this abyss right now, it's actually quite a few rappers. Well, no, it's you, OC from NC, Jamonte. That's all. Like, but
is Bless Picasso South Carolina or North Carolina?
He's Virginia. Yeah, he's in Virginia.
That's it.
But the three of y'all are a powerful representation of that state, of that section right now. But what do you think about y'all scene right now? And have you had a chance to link up with those brothers? I mean, who would you call y'all spiritual godfathers? How important is Little Brother to North Carolina? You know, all these things.
Yeah. I think Ninth Wonder, Little Brother, them they set the stage, man, for like that real dope hip hop sound for North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like, hands down, I can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? Ninth with his beats, and Fonte, Big Pooh with the lyrics, and you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the scene for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope, but it's kind of hard to find that underground type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say this, North Carolina is definitely universal, because you can go somewhere and, a lot of people, do trap and, you know what I'm saying, that type of sound, but you still might find somebody in the cut who's very lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would say, you know what I'm saying, it's real universal down here, man. But the scene, though, I don't see a scene like New York. I don't see a scene like, where the underground is being played heavily. Not like that down here. So
y'all don't have a spot.
Like you asked me earlier, is a lot of things is internet for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, that's why, I make my way to New York when I can. And you know what I'm saying? Because, I got a lot of fans who listen to my music in these underground, most populated areas, as far as, who listening to the underground. You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was just thinking, I mean, you would think, like, Charlotte's a decent sized city. So you would think when people are touring, they're going to make a stop in Charlotte. Like, is there a venue there that is the hip hop spot or anything? Or is it Raleigh? Is it, the colleges? What is it?
I think, I forgot his name. He be throwing like beat shows. A lot of dope hip hop artists be coming out here, like, some of the old school cats and stuff like that. I think it's Gene Brown. You ever heard of him?
No,
but yeah, he has a lot of. I haven't got a chance to finally catch up with him, as far as having time to get on a bill or something like that, get on a card or something. But yeah, he one of the cats who be throwing like some real hip hop stuff, and like some of the older cats be coming down. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, what's his name? I forgot his name, man. I ain't even gonna ramble, but a lot of older back in the day artists, man, you know what I'm saying, be coming down and stuff like that. But as far as the scene though, man, it's kind of scarce though, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I'm trying to light it up down here, man. And the other cats you mentioned, I never got up with them. You know what I'm saying? I had to check them out.
Oh yeah, you should, man. I think it would be beneficial for y'all to rotate together, especially since y'all are in each other's backyard.
Collab on something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yes, sir.
That's the funny thing about the internet. You could be sitting next to somebody and don't even know them, but somebody 3,000 miles away, you know them like the back of your hand. You sitting next to this motherfucker right here. Yeah, that's some wild shit.
Speaking
of
which,
people in Atlanta that,
like my homie Grio, you know what I'm saying? When I met up with Grio, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew him from the internet, and I just knew. I found out he right out here in NC too.
Wow.
So once we
Still Fly project,
to do a project or whatever, you know what I'm saying. We decided, let's link up and shoot some videos and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I ain't even know he was like, oh, you are in NC too. So
yeah, see,
you never know.
Well, and you're right down the road from our favorite underground hip hop barber, Popovich in the building. He's in Harrisburg.
Okay.
Popovich, yeah, shout out Pop.
Oh,
yeah. Looks like Lukey froze on us.
Yeah, he's checking out his line, and he needs to go check out Pop. That's all that is. That's what he doing. But while Lukey froze it, man, I got another just real quick, brief question, I guess. In this new world that we're living in this world of the vinyl deals and merch and products and everything, what do you see as far as for Blade Brown? Are you going to try to put out shirts with it? Are you going to put out gear? Who's going to do you already, do you want to reveal who's doing your artwork? What are you going to put out? The vinyl? You going to do CDs? You going to do tapes? What you going to do? How do you want to do it?
I definitely try to keep in touch with the same people I work with, you know what I'm saying? Bars Over BS.
Shout out Bars Over BS.
They always in my corner, man. I fucks with them heavy.
We do too.
They drop most of like all my projects, you know what I'm saying? So I like to stick with the people I work with, and Copenhagen, like I said, I Copenhagen, he's a busy man, so you know what I'm saying, but I could reach out to Copenhagen, see if he could touch up some vinyls for me. But yeah, definitely, man. I'm trying to, drop some type of merch. You just gave me an idea. I might do some shirts, but I don't want to do too much.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? Because Blade Brown is Blade Brown, but you know what I'm saying? I want to, I want to do something that's gonna have people like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the artwork, I don't want to say who's doing the artwork, but it's gonna be amazing.
Okay.
Nice.
I know it's got to be. It's got to be just because of the concept.
I had to go in the pocket for this one. You know what I'm saying? Real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make sure that this one that comes out, because this album is fully produced by the Custodian of Records. If y'all ever heard of him?
No.
Okay. So this he's very dope, and he reminds me of like he got some fly shit like Machacha. He got that Rock Marcy sound. You know what I'm saying? So this album.
Where's he from?
Huh?
Where's he from?
If I'm not mistaken, he's from New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, man, he done produced for a couple of cats or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He done made his little rounds and this shit. But when I got up with him, you know what I'm saying, I just thought like his sound matches, you know what I'm saying, a lot with, a lot of shit that I like, you know what I'm saying? So we've been, rocking with this album, man, at least like 2 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I ain't even gonna front, it's been like 2, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been building on this one.
Cooking it.
I've been slow cooking this, and I kind of had it done for a little while now, but I had a lot of other stuff already lined up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I had to make sure that, I keep everybody in line and in order, you know what I'm saying? And dropping all my other projects that I had. Because, I can't even front. Some people, you know what I'm saying, I lock in with, they might have some crazy shit. And I'll just had an album done in like 2-3 months time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick. It's just get electric.
It might go like that because the beats just push my pen that fast. So, with this joint, I had it done for a while, but then it's a lot of stuff I wanted to touch up, a lot of stuff I wanted to go back to, you know what I'm saying? Because like this is the album that I'm just working on right now, and I'm just producing for other cats right now, you know what I'm saying? And this album, man, I really know like this is gonna definitely be another banger to add to my catalog, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very different. My first single that I'm gonna put out, I'm gonna shock everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it ain't something people would expect anybody who rapping to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna have something real nice for people on this album, man.
All right. I'm anticipating it just off the strength of the name Blade Brown. When I saw you, saw as soon as you posted that, you said, 2024. What you said? You said make hip hop dope again. You know, I was like, I'm with that campaign. Let's go.
I thought that was dope because I wanted to put that on a hat. You know what I'm saying? Like the MAGA hat joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do that too, but I just felt like, let me post that on my page. That's fire.
Yeah, no, that was
hip hop always been great, man, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying, playing on words and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good message, man. It's a good message, man. I stand with you, man. I support your campaign. Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Do we have a release date?
I can't wear one of those hats though.
Blade Brown? Oh yeah, definitely. Get you one of them joints.
No. I don't need people like not looking at it clearly enough and then me getting beat up and shit.
No, it'll be funny, man. They'll be like, oh, sorry, bro, I didn't read it.
then wear a Supreme Clientele Hitler hoodie at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
With a make hip hop up again hat with a Supreme Clientele Hitler hoodie with the eye in the middle with Arabic and 187 on the back and be like, it's just hip hop.
I think I would rather be Bruce Willis in Die Hard 3.
Oh shit!
Do you remember how that opens with Samuel Jackson?
To answer your question though,
he's wearing that
it's not a release date yet though.
No release date.
Nah, not right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, you know what I'm saying, mixing and mastering and getting artwork done.
But do you do all your own mixes? All your own engineering? You do all your own engineering, mixing and mastering and stuff? No, okay.
No, I don't. I send it out. When I get things on, I'm mixing do my own thing as far as like if I drop a little something that I produce, you know what I'm saying, like the next wave and you know what I'm saying, that joint I did a video for, that's that's my beat and you know what I'm saying. I mix that. I mix something that I throw out as a Lucy, but as far as something that I'm getting with merch and stuff like that, I send it out and make sure it's really, make sure it's correct.
Yes, sir. Okay. Bet.
Everything is sounding good. But that's another, you know what I'm saying, another hat I'm trying to put on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn how to master my own shit because I got an ear for this. I'm mixing my own shit, but I just don't know how to master it yet. So that's going to be something, that's going to be in the credits real soon. Mixed and mastered by Sean Links.
Bro, that's dope. Yeah, everything, Sean Links. You know
yeah, man.
Everything. But Primo Jab, what else we got here? I know we got to wrap it up.
Shit, man. We didn't even really touch about the ups and downs of being your own label head and everything.
The lounge,
lounge boy.
Lounge boy.
I just but I think that's another facet of who you are, man. You a multifaceted dude who's heavy in this game, and you doing things for yourself for the the content to remain pure, right? For the cohesiveness of making ill shit, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like I said, I mean,
appreciate you.
You out here. You definitely doing things.
Appreciate you, bro. Like with the Lounge Boy label, man. Like I just feel like I want to just have something that, like you said, you know what I mean? We won't rap forever. You know what I'm saying? If I have something to fall back on and still be involved with music and still produce and still have things up under that Lounge Boy umbrella, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's clothing, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to do a clothing line for it as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I love fashion. You know what I'm saying? I love to get fly. That's one of my, you know what I'm saying, things I love too. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the day as a kid, like I wanted to design clothes. You know what I'm saying? So, that was what you want to do when you get older. I want to design clothes. I want to be a fashion designer. Like that was one of the things I used to say, you know what I'm saying? Before all of that. So, basically, man, the Lounge Boy shit, I'm trying to get that off the ground as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, getting some merch, some gear for it and all of that. I got another clothing line that's fire that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to pop that off this summer, you know what I'm saying? Have people seeing me wear it more and, and if people, start gravitating towards it, you know what I'm saying? I could do a little t-shirt run, little hat run or something like that and see how it work out. But, I think people gonna like it, you know what I mean? Because it's real slick, it's clever. You know what I'm saying? How I put, the words together with it. So yeah, man, I'm trying to be
What
my
up?
own boss, man. You know what I'm saying?
You
What
are.
up?
I don't want to be obligated to, having a deal and being, you know what I'm saying? A part of something bigger than, myself. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we want money. We want to, you know what I'm saying, be established. We want to get in these
Right.
lights. But I feel like my own grind and me putting in the work, and you know what I'm saying, when I'm like fuck the lights and shit on the gram and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I feel like when I put something out and it does well, and I know it's all me, it means more. You know what I'm
Yep.
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So
100%.
that's the same idea with, you know what I'm saying, me wanting to be my own boss and just going through the lanes of doing everything myself. You know what I'm saying? Having my own website. You know what I'm saying? Having my own label, making my own beats, mixing, mastering my own music. You know what I'm saying? Having all of this, you know what I'm saying, for myself, it means more. You know what I'm saying? It everything is more valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes more sense to just do everything on my own, and I'd rather work and get that $1,000,000 or whatever on my own than have it right now and be obligated to something. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm obligated to something, it's not fun. You know what I'm saying? I want to do things on my own time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have nobody pressuring me to have an album ready at a certain time and all of that. I do this shit and come in my studio whenever I feel like it. If I don't feel like doing something, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So when I do come in here, that's why my albums be golden like that. You know what I'm saying? To me,
Yeah.
I feel like they golden because every time I work is when the energy is there. Not because I just heard a beat and I want to go do it. It's not, I was feeling it at that time. So every song you hear, every time I get on the beat, every time you hear me rhyme is when I was feeling it. Not because I was pushing myself or I was forcing myself. I don't force nothing. If it ain't 100%, it ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. And like with the Iceman album, I really felt like, yo, let me step out the box and push myself. But it wasn't forced. It was still natural and what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's how I feel about, you know what I'm saying, with my whole movement with the Lounge Boy and, you know what I'm saying, just being independent. And, you know what I'm saying, 38 Special is a definite representation of being independent. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He doing his own thing. He got his own label or whatever, you know what I'm saying? However he going about it, he always preaches about being independent and how you should do it. And, I just think 38 is definitely is one of them dudes I look up to as far as, just doing everything on your own, man. And like I said, everything, you know what I'm saying, it feels, the energy is different. You know what I'm saying? Doing things, knowing that people loving you and loving what you do, and it's all you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not because you got a feature
It's authentic
by this guy who's popular. It's not because you got a beat by this person who's popular. It's all you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the energy is different, man, and I feel like I'm on 10 with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting all I got into it while I still got the time. You know what I'm saying? While I still want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting all my time and energy into it when I feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all natural. It's all organic. So that's how I'm gonna keep doing it, man. And it seemed like it's been working. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
It's working.
Definitely.
Indeed. What up? Carl, what we got, bro?
Okay, so when we have guests come on and we're doing our research, I will say there are a lot of things that I respect about you. Your entrepreneurial spirit, your sharpness with the pen, your style on the microphone, the fact that I didn't know you were a rapper before a producer because you produce so well. But the thing I enjoyed the most about this interview was your passion when talking about the history of hip hop and the artists that have come before. And I find that the ones that truly get it, the ones that really understand the history of hip hop and what's been created, are the ones that can truly push boundaries. And, you know, if you keep the creativity that you put into not just the writing, not just the producing, but the overall projects, and bring that into the marketing, there's nothing that's going to stop you.
Appreciate you, man.
So that's I really appreciate you taking time with us today, man. Really, this has been dope.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Y'all got a dope show going, man. I see y'all got the joint where y'all doing it like you can come in the building now, right?
Yep.
See y'all doing the joint
in my studio. I've got to set up.
We got to get you down there. Come on down to Atlanta.
Y'all in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, it's like what, 4 hours?
Oh yeah, man.
Maybe
I gotta slide through.
Yes, you are welcome.
We were just talking about that. We just talking,
and you know the tap on what you were saying. I'm definitely a student of the game, man, and I feel like that helped me along the way of like I know what I like to hear, and when I hear music and when I hear beats and you know what I'm saying, like I know how I want to rhyme on something. And I know who would sound good on something. So also by me being an artist, I'm also, I would say a good coordinator. Say, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at, I got the ear for this shit also. You know what I'm saying? So I wear a lot of hats, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my little things I say, the man of many hats. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. The time that it takes for me to, I'm shooting my own videos now. I'm making my own beats. I'm rapping over shit I produce, putting together my album. Also doing albums with other producers. You know what I'm saying? So me doing all of these things, you know what I'm saying? Like I make sure I strategically line everything up how it should, because I don't like to rush nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, not to, you know, slight nobody, but I feel like a lot of artists rush things, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to get that next payout, or they want to just still stay consistent. And some people look at being consistent differently. You know what I'm saying? You could be consistent in different ways. You don't have to drop so many albums, and some people, that's their lane and that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They feel like that's how they want to be consistent. That's their journey. They want to go about it. But for me, people still could say I'm consistent by only dropping when I drop. You know what I'm saying? And
consistently putting out quality.
That I put out since 21, you could look at that as being consistent, because I have other things that I do too. I stay consistent by dropping albums, showing my beats, you know what I mean? Showcasing my beats. So I have, like I said, I wear a lot of hats that could keep me, you know, consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, sure. I know you talking about like the dumpers, like Fahim. He wanted to tell him call himself the 100 tape dump master god or something like that. 100 albums in 1 year? Get the fuck out of here.
That's wild.
That's like, but I come to understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. But 100 albums, bro, you just got to be rapping. Like I got, not all. I don't know, man. Consistently dropping good projects is much better than consistently dropping over and over again, having it rushed.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Too saturated.
Not cohesive.
You could be consistent, but are you consistently dropping dope shit?
Right.
You know
that's the key.
And that's another thing about rushing. And everybody want to rap and rush and put out so much, but just make sure it's, you know, it's quality. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Quality over quantity.
One of the biggest problems I had with albums in the 2000s was it was sounding like it was a bunch of songs on the albums.
Yeah.
Not albums. You know what I'm saying? So that's another problem that we have with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so I like in this underground. I hear like, you know, I hear a lot of albums that might sound like they was just threw together. Like, you know, a lot of people can record different songs with different producers. And, you know, in a month's time, 2 months' time, and shit, I can say I got a couple albums, you know what I'm saying, ready to go if I look at it like that. But I like working with one producer, because I feel like when you work with one producer, you could create a marriage, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as calls, you know what I'm saying? Create a marriage. Yeah, you could create a marriage and shit and the chemistry, man. That you like when you do one song with that producer, it might not a hit as it would when like, okay, I'm starting to.
It's a part of a whole.
The rhythm of his beats. I'm starting to catch the essence of what like Machacha, what he was sending me. You know what I'm saying? I if he would have sent me one beat, I would have did what I did with it or whatever. But me hearing all different type of joints he made would make me go into a different world of, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
a certain headspace.
A certain headspace to create a certain type of chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep. And that's the good thing about working with one producer. To me, that's my.
I dig that. I did that. My personal favorite producer is DJ Dread Eye. He over there in Northampton, in the UK. But I was going back and revisiting an album I did 10 years ago, and it was all different producers, and it was harder to put that puzzle together to make it sound good.
Right.
So it takes you longer to put the puzzle together than having a producer that has a lot of the same vibes, a lot of the same instrumentations, a lot of the same drums, a lot of the same, even though you have different textures and flavors, like the Machacha album has different textures and flavors. You know what I'm saying? It's still made by the same chef. You could tell that Salt Bae sprinkled that salt on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of harder when you go and you got Wendy's right here, McDonald's, and Five Guys in front of you.
Exactly.
You don't want to eat all that shit together. But sometimes it does. Yeah. You can eat pizza with some ice cream, I guess. I don't know, man. Boom. And dip it in there. I don't know. That'd be gross, man. Dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good job, Primo Jam. I'm proud of you, man.
That was appropriate.
Yeah. I mean,
that was appropriate.
That one fit, right? That one made
that was good. You got one.
I'm getting better.
But everybody out, go tune in. You know what I'm saying, and make sure you go get this Blade Brown when it comes out. Coming soon. We don't got a release date, but that's the next one to drop. Correct?
Yeah, that's next.
Yeah. So check it out. The artwork gonna be crazy. Check it out, man. We definitely think Sean Links will hop on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Our Middle Eastern brother over there. It ain't really the South. It's the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Word. Rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? Word. Why? Carl, I'm wrong? My bad. Word.
The Middle East is the Middle East.
It is, but it's right
like
there.
The brothers from Iraq.
Yeah. he's from Gaza. Hey, yo, boo. But yo, low key, that's what my homie said. He's from North Carolina. He said, man, I don't call this the South, man. It's the Middle East. Like, East is right here. You go down a little bit. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? This is before I heard anything about Little Brother or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He's actually my boss for Kroger. And he played me his mix. Him and Fragments, Old Slick and Fragments. I'm like, yo, this nigga's my boss and he rap. That's how I started rapping with that dude, but the Middle East. But y'all go check out this Blade Brown when it comes out. Also go back and get the back catalog. If you're not familiar, if you are familiar,
Mad Max,
it might be some in Discogs. Bolo Young. They also have on Discogs. They got some back catalog that's on Copenhagen Crates because those shits be going quick. I don't know if they got the Gold Era record on there. You know what I'm saying? Word, but boom, you can go back and get some of this back catalog stuff. It's still there. You know what I'm saying? On Discogs. Might have to pay a little bit extra. Assholes. But yeah, word. Yeah. You don't get no money off that.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. Word. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you.
Word. Definitely, yo.
Thanks for having me, man.
No doubt, man. And don't let me in your studio. I'm gonna still cover them records, man. I will. I'm joking. I won't take nothing. I ain't. Damn, yeah. That Donna Summer though. Donna Summer is a sexy motherfucker though, man. She really is, yo. And she was a freak. Already know. And she was a freak, man. Them shits. Yes, she was, yo. Them songs made me be like, oh man, I bet she was therapy down there, yo. Making them songs, yo. Yeah, I said therapy.
She get right.
Yeah, yo.
Carl, get your man.
It's kind of my fault. I have a stop button on the recording, and I'm letting this go, so I'm really to blame for all of Carl.
This. Yo.
Yeah, I started a record back there. She is beautiful. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Anyway, we'll see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? Blade Brown. We got motherfucker Primo Jazz, Carl, Sean Links in the building. See y'all motherfuckers next week. Remember to drink water. And Donna Summer is a sexy. Shut your mouth. Wow.
Peace.